team like Memphis that can score and score pretty quickly as well.
Tanner Gillis, a touchback, down to Nicole.
Well, I spoke with Blake at the half, and I asked him what adjustments that he needs to make. He said his guys have got to play harder.
Every single play.
They had that early field goal and then quiet from there. Legat can run. We didn't see him do it a ton in that first half. He's got a good gain up the sideline before Zay Cullins pushes.
Becomes an offensive guy. I think he thinks he can play offense.
Sixth-year senior from Mississippi. Into a tight window on third down, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Sylvante Oliver. And
Oliver on one side. He's in a Memphis sandwich. And sure enough, you can't come up with that play. Great job by Oliver of just taking the ball away the last second. Cobbs thought he had a chance. Let's see. Cobbs thinks he has it there, and Oliver comes over. It could have been pass interference, but they didn't call that one.
I mean,
it is.
Sylvante Oliver celebrates for a second time. I think it's pretty clear.
Yeah.
It's an interception.
They've taken the
Calling of an interception stands. First down for Memphis at the 48-yard line.
Memphis team always seems to provide.
Memphis fans been waiting for more and more Joe Skates over the course of this year. Third down and 6 for Hennigan. Knocked down. Wanted the check down over the middle. It's incomplete. Got batted down by
Jan has really solidified this defensive front.
High snap for Joe Doyle, who sails one for a touchback. We keep on bowling tomorrow.
Police officer and has worked his way up as a district attorney.
That's big time stuff during this first responder bowl as Legat took off and he gets a first down, moves the sticks.
Yeah, that Levi Williams is a transfer from Wyoming, who I got to see a few years ago or last year. Now he's here, but he can't play because he's just banged up.
Handed off on 3rd and 16 to Calvin Tyler.
Calvin Tyler delivering a blow there at the end. What they do is they take the
is all right. Midway through this third quarter, second down and 1 for Memphis. With Hennigan under center, gives it off to Jay Ducker. Good for a first down.
Signals letting his guys know what he wants here.
Play clock is winding down. They get it off. And Hennigan's going right back into the sun, up the sideline, and incomplete. Memphis wants and gets a flag. Kobe Drake, the intended target, matched up with Mike.
22 the defense.
Well, Wanyu is out there.
With an automatic first down.
Never looks back, and it's easy to throw that penalty flag there. Grabbing and holding, and Wanyu with just the one hand.
Season as well. Coming up on 6 to go in this third quarter with Memphis driving just past midfield. And on the quick curl to the outside, that is caught. And Rock Taylor's been busy. He's got a first down. Backs up Memphis all the way into 3rd down and 22.
Had 2 sacks and 2 TFLs versus San Jose State late in the year.
And a flag flies right at the snap.
False start. 75 of the offense. 5-yard penalty is still 3rd down.
It's on right tackle Matt Dale, the 6th-year senior. Utah State disguising. Now they got one hand in the ground. Late play clock on 3rd down and a mile. Ball comes out. Hennigan had it pop free, and Utah State comes up with it. Forced out by Motu Apuaka, and Byron Vaughns comes away with it for the Aggies.
Byron Vaughn.
Timeout on the field.
Actually, Daniel Greshik knocks it out, and Vaughn is there, Johnny on the spot.
Spells for Calvin Tyler, the workhorse. 3rd down and 9 from the 35. Quick throw to Tyler out of the backfield, who can't get away. Davion Ross does a nice job holding that edge and staying with Tyler.
And he's a special teams guy, so with Ike Larson out, he's the guy that's had 3 blocks on the year. That affects him as well when the other team punts.
Constantly pins one inside the 15.
Timeout on the field.
Serve Pro first. He is thrown for 230 yards and 3 touchdowns. Gives to Asa Martin. Picks up a first down.
This offense is going to be comfortable, but also the running game.
Four-man rush. Had to get up the right side, and he's got skates. Streaking into plus territory. Ajani Carter runs him down after 41 yards.
Yeah, skates to now really feel comfortable in this offense.
3rd down and 8 for the Tigers from the 31. Swing pass for Asa Martin to the edge, but no more. Well defended out there by Max Alford. There is a flag that comes in on this side of the field at the end of the play.
Yeah, John.
13 of the offense. It's a 10-yard penalty. Still.
He had a good block going. Back on the edge. I see you, Hassel. Keep doing your thing, man.
Motions into the right of the formation. So they'll just give it off to Asa Martin. Takes it just past the 40. Patrick Joyner on the tackle. The guy injured.
Never have been able to get on in rhythm, and this because Memphis has really not allowed them to get in the rhythm that they want.
Davenport fires a dart for a completion to Otto T. Ryan Silverfield was 8-3. Of course, that followed 8 years of Justin Fuente and Mike Norvell. And a couple of 6-6 years as Davenport fires incomplete for Cobbs and trying to get to 7-6, like you said.
7-6 looks a lot better than the other side, 6-7.
Flag on the far side of the field.
Pass interference for 11 of the defense. Penalty is a first down at the spot of the foul.
That's a makeup call?
For you.
No, Savante Oliver. They got him on that. Both of these teams will use the portal when they need to, just like other teams will, but they'll also get some young, good guys along from high school as well.
Oh, nearly intercepted, and then Terrell Vaughn snatches it off the ricochet, and how do you like that? Savante Oliver
almost makes the first guy miss even on that one.
Little tip drill for Terrell Vaughn. Davenport stands in, and he zips one over the middle. Brian Cobbs takes off for a Utah State touchdown.
What was the one thing that they were worried about with Cobbs in open field? More like a running back, a guy that can be explosive, and he showed you there. Really nice play by Cobbs.
Connor Coles for the point after. And this is a 24-10 game with still 11 to go.
Well, Cobbs on the dig route. You got Bishop Davenport finding him on the deep over, and then he's able to go to the house for 6. And, yo, you want to celebrate, young man? Celebrate!
For Utah State. And he'll try one. Onside kick this direction, and it is handled by Memphis.
Yeah, really good job by Memphis of being prepared because you knew safeties are 2 deep routes going the other way.
And first career touchdown pass for the freshman Bishop Davenport, a guy from Texas, like we told you, who the staff felt pretty under-recruited. Memphis goes on the ground with Jay Ducker, and it's a first down. Ajani Carter on the tackle.
Spring is a big high school in Texas.
Then that touchdown he threw against Houston midway through the season for the Tigers. A laser, 41 yards.
The ball almost hits Eddie Lewis as he's going in motion. Watch 18. He's coming in motion and into the public eye.
It's a 9-3 Coastal squad. Asa Martin with a cut, and Martin dragged down inside the 5. He is back in the game at right tackle, and it's Martin pushing the pile, but he gets stacked up just short at the goal line by Utah State.
Will play well for this defense.
Martin crunching toward the goal line, and again he gets spotted just short.
Motu Apuaka.
Well done. 3rd down and goal. Ducker on a pitch, and Ducker's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Memphis got tired of all that. They said, look, interior, we can't get it, but we're going to go outside. You're going to come with it, you got to come hard.
All 7 plays on that scoring drive Run plays. Grit and grind from Ryan Silverfield and Tim Cramsey, and it's capped off with Jay Ducker.
Some of it was tip balls, knock balls. The thing today that he was really on point was finding open receivers and getting them the ball where they could catch and run with it.
Vaughn hurdles past the 20, and he slips through another tackle out past the 40-yard line. Good field position for Utah.
Levi Williams getting his opportunity to play some football today in his home state.
Under 7 to go in this fourth quarter here in the First Responder Bowl. Davenport with some more zip on it to Terrell Vaughn.
But what they've said before when we were talking about him potentially, body.
So it sets up 3rd down and 9 for the Aggies. 4-man rush. Davenport. Cobbs again inside the 25 on another.
It's a changeup. Can he throw it with a little lift over the safety, over the linebackers and between the safeties? He can fire the football.
He throws into coverage, and it's picked off. Second one of the game for Sylvante Oliver, and another
This one, Sylvante Oliver just baiting. Look, yeah, almost too much. Zay Cullins is there too, who always likes to get picks, but Sylvante Oliver with 1 on the year, 2 today. We don't give Kyle Whittingham enough credit. He got beat. He kept coming back. They beat USC twice, which is not easy to do, but Utah is one of those teams that plays well late in the year. They're physical.
First down from Sutton Smith, and Johnny Carter in on the tackle.
And I think the Pac-12 had a little bit better showing this year than everybody.
His World Knife Championship performances.
That's awesome.
So impressive.
I know it is.
5th-year senior from Honolulu. Ducker. Wide open fields. Untouched from 43 yards out.
Yeah, second level.
In the fourth, trying to salt this game away on the ground.
Yeah, they went to 4-minute early and often, and running the football is the key. Look at this offensive line. Create that hole right there between the A gap, the center, and the guard, but just good blocking. I mean, I'll tell you who, Seth Hennigan won the player of the game with this offensive line.
Tim Cramsey said Jacob Life's the MVP, like you mentioned earlier, of their offensive line. And they paved the way for another touchdown on the ground from Jay Ducker. Vaughn has a seam again. And Terrell Vaughn's been electric in the kick return game here in the second half.
Matt Barnes told us what they were going to do, and they come out and executed it.
Williams keeps, and he's got a first down. It was fun talking with both Matt Barnes.
Ball at all. Just caught up, and we saw him before the game, spending some time together. And I actually walked around the field a few times with Barnes just to talk to him as well.
Williams is picked off in the end zone by Joel Williams.
Settle in. And this is a nice play by him, helps his confidence. Look at him, go up and attack the ball. Get that interception. It's the key guys that they want to keep, and that's what you want to do. I think both of these teams have seen each other in bowl prep and bowl week. You spend a lot of time around these guys, you talk trash, you want to beat them, but I think there's a healthy amount of respect between both these programs as well.
And a bath for Ryan Silverfield. Blake Anderson's group drops to 6-7 to close out an injury-plagued season